Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vic, and today I wanted to work on something just a little bit different. I wanted to do a guided meditation. I've been working and practicing, honing different hypnosis tactics. Before we start, I was just going to lay out a few FYIs. Hypnosis is 99% never as dramatic as they make it in movies. It's not people walking around with a Frankenstein posture and completely out of their minds. 90% of it is self-induced. Only the voice of the hypnotist is being used as a catalyst. So it might be a little different than most of you are used to. I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. And I believe it would help most of you to have your eyes closed after we begin, but if you want to keep them open, that's fine as well. As usual, we'll start with a few breaths. We're going to take our breaths in our nose, through our mouths. Now, what I would like you to do is, if you're wanting to fully participate, soon you'll close your eyes. But now that we've taken a moment to relax and let the mood set in, we can begin. So, right now, I would like you to start relaxing yourself. I want you to focus on your breath, your breathing, and as it goes in your nose, I want you to try to feel it as it reaches the back of your throat and goes down into your lungs. And I want you to try to feel its radiance through your body. Now, we're going to maintain that breathing, and in a moment, I'm going to say, breathe 4 times. And when we get to the 4th, I want you to feel a state of relaxation, which I have mentioned is self-induced, merely instructed. On the first word, I want you to imagine that your eyes are getting a bit heavier and that your eyelids would like to close. On the second, a little heavier yet. And on the third, very heavy to the point where you can feel them forcing themselves closed. And when we finish, you'll feel that even if you wanted to open your eyes, you couldn't, because they're that heavy. So 1, breathe. You can feel those eyes getting heavy now. 2, breathe. Your eyelids are getting heavier yet. You can feel them almost shutting themselves. 3, breathe. You feel that tension, almost as if you wanted to close your eyes, you could, and if you wanted to open them, going on their own weight now. 4. Breathe. Your eyes are completely closing now, and you can feel a wave on that first breath of total relaxation, and it is overwhelming, but you can handle it because that wave of relaxation is what we're here for. You feel your breath is going in your nose. You feel it in the back of your throat, in the base of your lungs, and the cool breeze is radiating through your body. Now, you want to relax. That's alright. We're here to relax. Now, I want you to imagine you're in a room and you've never felt more at home. And my voice, I want you to imagine that my voice is a voice you can recognize in a crowded room. A voice that brings you comfort, a voice you feel trust. Now breathe. Now in front of you, I want you to imagine there's a clock in this room. It takes up almost the entire wall in front of you, and it has a pendulum. Now this pendulum, as it goes back and forth, I want you, in your mind, to follow it, left to right, left to right. And as you're following it, I want you to focus on the word breathe. I want you to visualize this word as if it's a physical presence in the room with you. Breathe. And as you look at this word and look at each letter of the word, starting with the B and working your way to the R, each letter you see, you will feel more relaxed, more comfortable, and as if you wanted to belong in this room your entire life, and you're here now. And as you're working on that breathing and falling deeper into relaxation, I want you to use your ears to listen, but I want you to listen deeper. Subconsciously listen to the sounds. You can almost feel these sounds. You can almost taste these sounds. Very good. You're doing very well. You're feeling calmer now, more attuned than you've ever felt to every single word I'm saying. Focusing on that word, every single letter of that word. Breathe. Every letter of the word. Breathe. And every time you look at those letters, you'll fall deeper and deeper to be as relaxed as you want to be, while still listening. Listening deeper than you've ever listened. Now, I want you to imagine that word is evaporating, not all at once. You've looked at this word forward to the end, now backwards, starting with the H. I want you to see that letter just evaporate. And as it evaporates, you can see the edge of the next letter. That T is starting to evaporate. I want you to work on that whole word. And once you get to your B, you will feel completely at ease, and you will feel no worries, because you are in a world of your own control. Nothing, no one can touch you. You have created this domain, and here you are in control. You are in control of gravity. You are in control of time, space. You're in control of all that is. Now I want you to think of every good decision you've ever made, every decision that comes to your mind, every achievement, every time you've ever felt that warm sensation that everything was working in perfect synchronicity. Now I want you to hold on to that feeling. And just like the letters in that word, I want you to evaporate. And now you can hear on a subconscious level. Can you hear it? these heightened sensations, as you feel them and experience them, I want you to hold on to them. And as you're holding on to them, I want you to feel as if they're a part of you. They always have been. That feeling of control. It's always been a possibility to know, not feel, not think. To know that you are in control and that nothing can ever touch you. Now, I want you to slowly feel the second wave of relaxation receding back now. And as it washes through you, I'm going to say, breathe 4 more times. And as I do, I want you to slowly, at your own pace, come back. Breathe. Breathe. You can feel yourself regaining sensation, regaining consciousness. Breathe. Coming back to me now. Breathe. For those of you who held on and kept your eyes closed and hopefully experienced that to the fullest, thank you. Anyone else who was just listening, thank you. It's been a pleasure making these videos. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. Thank you for all the positive feedback. And I hope today that you feel empowered. I promised I would talk about anxiety and depression to one of my comments, one of my viewers. There's a technique you can use to master your anxiety. There's 3 ways you can do it. And I was friends with a psychiatrist who taught me these, but he used these on patients who were really suffering from all sorts of things. And one of these patients discovered it after she'd received some dreadful news from a doctor. And as she was walking home from the doctor's office, she noticed that all of her anxiety was just melting away. And what she realized was that as she was walking and her eyes were moving back and forth between the bricks of the sidewalk, she was calming down. And it's because her brain was receiving signal to signal, side to side. So next time you're feeling any anxiety, you can go for a walk and look side to side. Simple as it may sound, I promise you, that's how much confidence I have in this. I promise you it works. I suffered from anxiety for a long time. There's dreadful tingles down your back that just scare you. But all those can be mastered, all those can drift away by this simple practice. The second is audio. Next time you're feeling uneasy, close your eyes and start with either one, but alternating. And move them back and forth to make your brain feel that depth as well as changing of sides. And the last would be simply with your own hands, your own fingers, up and down sometimes works, but that change of side to side seems to help people the most. It's worked for me many times. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for all of your positive feedback, and I really hope that helps you. If any of you like this, I hope you did. I'll make some more in the future if you respond to them and let me know you liked them. If you didn't, we'll try to find more that you do like. I hope everyone has a great experience with this video and all to come. Thank you.